Alright, hello, good morning everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today, we are back in the not-so-wonderful world of Warhammer 40k. And we are going to be continuing, excuse me, cleared my throat, this is the first time I've talked today, continuing where we left off last time. We are in Chapter 4. I actually Googled yesterday to see how many chapters the game has. There are 5. Apparently 2 is the longest one. But we've got the rest of Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 before we see the finale, whatever it may be. Oh, that's right. I set my character next to this guy to remind me next time to talk to this fella. Is it cereal and soda day? No. I had cereal. I got a glass of water here. Again, I had soda really early the other day because I had a headache and I needed some caffeine. And it helped. But yeah, no, it's not a soda morning. Alright, Olvar.
Broke free the bold from captors grasping. Dark cities, feeble dungeons, eternally disgracing. Flows now this saga in the hall of glorious feasting, where all extol the wolf mighty, and the yet fatter cunning.
Continue.
I hope you're not going to put off the feast. Our escape demands a grand celebration.
What are you going to do with your newly acquired freedom?
Find my pack. As we speak, they are likely performing some bloody service for Calcazar. For that reason, I want to have a word with the Inquisitor.
Why do you call me Eight Vater?
This is the name given on Fenris to a pack father, a commander or captain. An Edfater answers to a Jarl, the commander of a great company. Since you are the one who commands your crew, and I follow you at present, I am granting you the honored title of Edfater.
A fine addition to the list. Thank you for the honor.
Be worthy of it, and see that you do not disgrace this glorious rank.
Tell me about your brothers, the Space Wolves.
Not everyone is granted the right to ask such questions. But you, I shall allow it. What do you want to know about the Astartes from the glorious Fenris?
Who are the Space Wolves?
Vilka Fenrika. That is our name in the old tongue of our world. We are the fiercest of the All-Father's warriors. His executioners. His retribution.
Elhar in chat says, I'm looking at the screen at 160p, but I can hear that's a Space Wolf. What, do all the Space Wolves sound like this guy? Continue.
Our fearless Wolf King is Lehman Russ, son of the All-Father. Our world is Fenris, and our home the Fang, which rises from the world's spine into orbit. We are the thunder in the bloody storm of battle that calls to us. That is who we are.
High skills, I see you. Thank you for your answer.
But there is more
What the
to
hell's
our
going on here,
spirit
dude?
than grim destruction alone. In the Hall of Heroes, we hold feasts the likes of which you will see nowhere else. To thundering laughter, we raise our horns, tell our sagas, and honor our glorious fallen. Though the body of an Astartes is built to be immune to the effects of drink, we invented a way around this taboo. The mjod we brew can overcome even our blood. It makes us drunk, and makes our feasts jovial occasions. Mjod. You can brew it
They just
nowhere
spelled
else but
mead
on good
differently.
old Fenris. No other world is home to such poisonous plants.
Poison. Okay, so they have to use super poisonous plants to get drunk. All right. Fenris, what's it like?
Fenris is home. A harsh land of harsh winters and harsh people. When comes the Hellwinter, a fearsome season of frosts, the merciless world sea freezes, and great white bears, snow wyrms, and ice trolls go on the hunt. Then, the murderous frost retreats, and boats of harpooners sail out to ply their craft, capturing sea snakes and krakens.
Dan Trino, thank you for the prime. Appreciate the support. Welcome back.
And then comes the season of fire. Volcanoes awaken. Waves wash over whole islands, and only the land of Asaheim offers salvation to those whose blood and grit win them the right to live upon it. Clan fights clan. Crows circle over battlefields, and wolf howls rise up to the sky. That is my beloved home. There is no place in the universe like it. Tell me, Edfater, what is the most fearsome foe on Fenris?
Lore succeeded. You mentally go through the list of the deadliest creatures on Fenris, but your thoughts seem to settle on one strange name, Wraith Badger. You have read about this animal, a small and ferocious creature with which very little is known. Oh, the Wrath Badger.
No, you are... What? Why the Wrath Badger?
Little is known about it. That means hunters fear to encounter it, and it is the most dangerous. I think the answer he wanted was the Astartes.
Very good. I hope to tell you about the black curse of the Wolfen, but your answer wasn't bad either. Wrath Badger.
I still want to hear about the curse of the Wolfen.
The curse of the Wolfen is the most fearsome and most terrible foe on Fenris. In the heart of every brother, there lives a dark beast, bloody and forever ravenous. He hungers to kill, not for glory or duty, or his battle brothers, but solely for the sake of killing. For he who falls to that dark beast, there is no joy or thrill in slaughter. There is but dull rancor.
For a Space Marine chapter, you are far from orthodox.
The wolves do not take orders from outsiders. We keep the old ways, not the Codex Astartes.
Heresy!
We fight in packs, and we are trained and healed by our wise rune and wolf priests. We do not find honor in adorning ourselves in laurels, but instead etch the full names of our fallen kin as a promise of vengeance, and draw strength from that promise.
Etch them? Etch them where? Like a tattoo on your body, or like carve it in your armor? Where do you etch it? You spoke of full names that give you strength. What is your name in that case?
Ulfar Redmane. That is what my brothers call me.
Oh, very creative. Perception failed. The primitive culture of Fenris could well have bestowed such a simple and banal name upon Ulfar. There is nothing to wonder at here. All you feel is pity for the Space Wolf. Okay, so earlier in this conversation, it used Heinrich's Lore Imperium to pull up the Wrath Badger, but this time it failed to use Cassia's Perception for this, and it used mine, which was terrible. What else do your wise priests do?
Lacan the Ruined Wolf once shared the mysteries of the healing potions and the secrets of magic sagas. He taught them to see the past and future in throne runes, to call down storms, and to carve powerful talismans.
These guys are witches. Lore warp failed. You sense not the slightest power emanating from the charms Ulfar is wearing. What do you believe in?
We believe in the great wolves, in the deadly Blackmane and fierce Drakan the Thunderwolf, in redoubtable Hagar the Mountain Wolf, and in the Blooded Hunter. In the wolf that stalks between stars, who follows us wherever we may go. And in the uncanny two-headed Mordkai, guard of the realm of the dead. Only the great wolves show us their favor. The others are more malign, but each teaches us a lesson. For that, we praise and honor them.
This question seems like it'll start a fight, so I'm gonna hit this one. I understand.
Do you? And there I was, about to round off my story with a short 400-verse saga about the gifts of Lakan the Rund Wolf.
In icons I have seen, Astartes look much less wild.
Our gene seed is unique. Lehman Ross blessed us with the Canis Helix, a genetic gift that heightens our senses, making them sharper than those of brothers from other chapters. The Canis Helix kindles a bloodthirst in our hearts and changes our appearance to resemble the lethal wolves of Fenris.
So he literally had the DNA for like this mighty 8-foot-tall warrior, and he's like, what if I just put a little wolf in there? Like, really? What if we just make them go crazy after they're old enough? My curiosity has been satisfied.
Should what I told you reach other ears, I shall take your tongue.
Good talk. How did you end up here?
What do you want to know? What brought the space wolves to the Expanse? Or how I ended up in the non-human's Dark City?
Let's do one then the other. Why did you come to the Coronis Expanse?
An inquisitor by the name of Calcazar
Oh,
put
that
out
guy.
a call for aid. My wolf lord did not refuse him, and had 2 packs deployed to the Expanse.
Oh my god, Tupac was there.
We never trusted this ally, but a blood debt for a service rendered in the past forced our hand.
Lore failed. Inquisition wields immense power. The entire chapter might have come to the Cronus Expanse had Calcazar requested it. I do not trust Calcazar. He is suspicious.
We also decided to be cautious. His words flowed like honey, and he seemed an honorable man. But lies always look like proof, don't they? That arrogant chief thought he could give us orders. But we wolves have always followed our own instincts and hunted in our own way. I wager that boiled his blood.
What do you know of Calcazar's plans and objectives?
In warm furs, the old man does shroud his body. In cloaks of secrets woven, shrouds the sly man his plans. To know his dire purpose, swallow not the words of poison, but his gristle.
How did you end up as a captive?
We had gone on a raid for Xenos prisoners and fell into a trap. We had no war machines to support us, and some of our squad were wounded, so we were forced to retreat. I ordered my battle brothers to leave, but I remained behind to meet our guests. I do not know how many of the feeble wretches I slew, but I would have killed even more had their towering piles of bodies not hindered me in combat.
Oh my god. You got tangled in the corpses. You know what they should do, chat? They should make a new Astartes chapter, and instead of the canine helix, put the Wrath Badger helix in there. That would be the most powerful chapter.
They wounded me, and captured me. They froze the joints in my armor. When they dragged me to their ship, 2 of my battle brothers descended up the Xenos and tried to free me. An insane plan, but it almost succeeded. Almost. And so there were 3 of us taken captive. And then there were 2. And then I was alone once again.
So the other 2 got taken away somewhere or killed. Say nothing. The wolf maintains his silence. I see.
This was a bleak saga, Edvator.
Okay. Good talk.
Fenris Hjolda, Edvator.
And a Baba Booey to you too. Okay. Alright. I've had enough talk. Let's find something else to do. Okay. Quest log. Wait for Kalkazar summons. I need to find Caligo's Winter Scale. Alright, let's read this again. He's turned one of his own planets into hunting grounds, where the game is the Eldari who have launched an attack on the world. House von Valancius could offer a helping hand to one of the sides of this conflict or eliminate both. Rumor has it Caligos does not have the slightest concern about the events. Let's see. Go to the world of Quetzaltemer, and instead prefers to spend his time hunting. Quetzaltemer. Also, why is something glowing here? Contracts. Profit factor costs 0. Get adamantine. Okay. Oh gosh, I clicked too quick. Provisions. Plasteel for people. Wait, did I actually lose? Wait, I'm so confused. Weapons 5 provision 7. Because it said profit factor cost 0, but then it said 3 a second later. And I thought it was saying it was going to cost me nothing, but I had to have 3 in order to do that deal. And then I did that deal, and then my profit factor went down. So I was confused. And there is a box here, but I can't scroll down in it. So I can't see everything that's written in that. Okay, let's see. So I need to go to Quetzaltemer. You do know there are space sharks and black dragons. Yeah, but wrath badgers. Do you know about the wrath badgers? So Quetzaltemer is the name of the world. I don't know the name of the system. Does it say the names of the worlds when I do this? Oh my god. That's not good. It doesn't say the name of the worlds on that screen.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds.
Wait,
How
nameless
are you
star.
today?
Is this it? Ah, Quetzaltemer. That's it right there. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so I need to go there. We have an objective. Hey, where is he? Hi, Bertree! The Medicaid teams from lower decks report the appearance of dense purple fog that causes people to develop mutant deformities. Short tentacles the length of a pinky finger. Since the deformities do not interfere with the crew's performance, the Medicaids are not certain whether this phenomenon should be a cause of concern, but the riffraff are already whispering heresy. Examine corrupted crew members. The corrupted were granted the Emperor's mercy. I said examine! Not friggin' shoot them. They were granted the Emperor's mercy. Their bodies designed to consigned to purifying flame. At least their souls were safe from Imperium's treachery. Damn it, the boat took 42 damage. That's so much damage. Oh my god, that's like a third of our ship. We've done this one before. Purify the decks with fire.
Come on and slam and welcome to Japan, kids. It's time for tentacles.
You know, that's never been more apt, spells. We will deal with this. Alright, so we got demons on board. We were just dealing with tentacles. God, freaking 42 damage. That's gonna take so much. It's going to cost so much scrap to repair.
Just a minor test.
Rise up to that storm!
Alright. First turn, Heinrich, give cast another turn, cast, buff yourself, and then blast this guy. Alright. End turn, Muck's first turn, give cast another turn. Cast, can we hit both of these? No. Alright, single target this guy. And you got an extra action point. Put a buff on him. And try to make these guys angry.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Don't know that that really helps. Okay. In turn. Alright, now it's Cass's turn. Haha. Let's see. Let's go here, and then... pop that. Then that thing multiplies. And... let's give... where's Heinrich?
I'm
Heinrich
not
another
accustomed
turn.
to being ordered around.
Word of the Emperor. Oh my god! Bad psychic stuff. It knocked everyone down. Not what we wanted.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
First rule of Space Wolf Fight Club: don't talk about Wrath Badgers. Oh my gosh.
What is the reason?
Give Cass another turn.
Me? If you try to die with grace, at least.
Put a buff on
I
Muck.
am a navigator, not a servitor.
And turn. Alright, Muck's turn. Let's see.
Step by step, I
Here.
lead. Let's
Put regen on him. Put buff on her, that's fine. Alright. The Emperor. Give Cass another turn.
Me? Another foe painted black.
And put this buff on Pascal. Her turn. Shield of the Emperor. And then give Cass a million more turns.
As duty demands.
He's gone.
I'm not accustomed. Try to die with grace.
He's
at
gone.
least. If I may, as duty
He's
demands.
gone.
Try to die
He's
with
gone.
grace, at least. I'm afraid not. Emperor, give me strength. Another foe.
He's
painted
gone.
Black. Try to
He's
die
gone.
with grace, at least.
He's gone. Alright. And Cass wins the day before the Astartes gets a single turn.
There will be no peace.
She killed every opponent on the battlefield before the Astartes got to move. How goes the goth girlfriend with the translucent arms? As you saw, it is going great. Alright, warp travel. Demonic eyes had materialized and begun to slither across the walls of crew quarters 49. The burning orbs swelled like bubbles of fetid swamp gas, only in secluded places at first, later appearing in plain sight. Everyone subject to their glare started experiencing headaches and spells of self-flagellation. Oh god, I only know what that word is because of Darkest Dungeon. So flagellation is like when you like whip yourself. It's like hurting yourself for religion or something. After one of the officers peeled off a portion of his own skin to make a makeshift eyelid for one of the fiendish orbs, the section was quarantined, since neither fire nor other munitions could prevent more eyes from sprouting on the ship. The vessel was cleansed only by escaping from the clutches of the embrace of the Sea of Souls. By the God Emperor's grace, no perils of the war prevented the vessel from returning to real space. The Emperor's falls, chaos is the only way. Heresy! Alright, last jump. For now. Alright, visit system. Now we gotta repair the mucking ship. Because it got messed up earlier. Permission to speak, Lord Captain. The Augur crew has registered activity in the orbit of Quetzaltemer, one of the worlds of the Winterscale dynasty. According to the report, the Emperor's Vow, flagship of rogue trader Caligos Winterscale, is positioned over the southern hemisphere. What information does our librarian have on Winterscale flagship? For a while, the Vox broadcast only the clicking of Vigdis's metallic manipulators. The Emperor's Vow is a cruiser carrying up to 120,000 crew. Length overall, 6,000 meters. Beam, 1,000 kilometers. Estimated time of service in the Winterscale Dynasty fleet, several millennia. It is known for a fact that the ship has undergone many modifications, including the replacement of macro weapons for long-range laser batteries and short-range macro batteries. And I'm afraid this is all we know, Lord Captain. I have only been lucky enough to see an Avenger twice in my life. The Imperium Navy considers this ship to be something of a relic, a mighty yet clumsy vestige of the past. Its firepower is only second to Imperium battleships, but I have heard quite a few stories about the fickleness of Avengers and the confusing design of their engines. The Librarium of House Orselio also held records on the Emperor's Vow. Its most famous owner, to be precise, Sebastian Winterscale, fledgling rogue trader of great promise. It is not known how Sebastian acquired this ship, but Lord Captain Winterscale used it to traverse the Maw and find a new home in the Coronis Expanse. I have no intention of speaking with him now. Lord Captain, I beg your forgiveness, but it appears the Emperor's Vow has already detected our presence in the system and is requesting permission to initiate data Vox transfer. What would you have me do? I just want to repair the ship. Hail them. It will be done. By the grace of the machine spirits, the air gradually fills with discordant noises until the Vox Master flips the last tumbler on the cogitator's panel. The Emperor's Vow sends its greetings to the glorious ruler of the Von Valancius dynasty. This is Brett Abdef. Dude, your parents just like rolled across a keyboard when they signed your birth certificate. His Lordship Caligos Winterscale's Vox Master, who has the honor of speaking on behalf of his Lord today. Awareness success. The booming voice fills the air, startling a few officers on the bridge. However, you feel that Erbrecht's ostentatiously confident tone is meant to hide his concern. I wish to speak directly to Caligos. I do not wish to offend your lordship, but I am the most senior officer aboard the Emperor's Vow at the moment. As for the Lord Captain, he clears his throat looking for the right words. You see, the Lord Captain has yet another heated argument with the esteemed Incendia Corda, and he had a very good reason for his displeasure. I dare not discuss his lordship's affairs, but I can divulge that we set out to protect the dynasty's rightful demesne from the invasion of the profane Xenos. That is how we arrived here at Quetzaltemer. There is no better hunting ground when you need to cool off your head, I believe the Lord Captain said. We easily crushed the pathetic mockery of a fleet that was laying siege to this unfortunate world. Of course, most of the Xenos fled, but we did reduce a few of their ships to chum for void beasts. And he laughs ruefully. Why are you telling me this? You see, your lordship, one of the Eldari ships crashed on Quetzaltemer, so the Lord Captain chose to descend and finish off the elusive prey. But he has not been able to find his way out of the local woods for over 30 days, and this concerns me greatly. Oh my god, this guy owns multiple planets and he's lost in the woods? Gexil, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome. Appreciate your continued support. Anticipating your next question, your lordship, no, I am confident the Lord Captain is still alive. His body and spirit do not break easily, and besides, he is accompanied by Warten the Grey, who would sell his soul if that helped to keep the Lord Captain out of harm's way. I would say, how could you not find your master over 30 days, but my crew lost me for 30 days recently. Was there anyone else with Caligos aside from Warten? A full hunting party consisting of half 100 hand-picked enforcers and his lordship's personal retinue, naturally. So what do you want from me? A generous favor in return for a generous favor. Find Lord Captain's Winterscale on Quetzaltemer and bring him back to the Emperor's Vow. I swear by the Golden Throne, I will convince him to side with you